Join us as Coco Pazzo is recognized by the Academy of Italian Cuisine.
Well, I am actually very excited tonight to be here at Coco Pazzo. The Accademia Italiana della Cucina, which is the largest culinary association of Italy, is here opening its first event in the United States, in Chicago, I'm sorry. And with me is the Consul General of Italy, Enrico Granata. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Okay. And my good friend, Robert Allegrini. And tell me about this event.
Well, tonight represents a real milestone in Chicago. It is the opening event of the Academy of Italian Cuisine, which, as David mentioned, is the largest culinary organization in the world devoted to Italian cuisine. But it's the seventh such organization in the United States. There are chapters throughout the East Coast and the West Coast, and we're so very pleased now to have a chapter right here in Chicago.
What will happen in this group tonight is Coco Pazzo will cook, and they will be voted in by non-restaurateurs. Restaurateurs cannot vote in this event. And tell me now, we have chapters in the United States, even in Texas, New York, but not in Chicago.
Yes, when I came to Chicago the first time last year, I realized that we needed to have a panel, and not-for-profit panel, evaluating the quality of the Italian cuisine and served in the Chicago area restaurants. And I had a previous experience with the Accademia, my previous diplomatic post, and I thought it was about time to start this business in Chicago.
Robert, tell me how this event will take place. What is the chronological order? What's going to happen?
Well, first we're going to enjoy a wonderful Tuscan-inspired game menu this evening in celebration of the game season that we are now in. And then subsequent to the dinner, the delegates will vote on whether to recognize this establishment with the official seal of the Academy, which will be an inspiration to the restaurant and also a symbol to those conoscenti, those in the know, that the Academy has visited the restaurant and conveyed its seal of approval, thereby designated it as a very authentic Italian restaurant.
This is Federico, my friend, who's the Italian Trade Commissioner in Chicago. And tell me, what do you think about this exciting event?
I think it's an important starting point to have good Italian food, but also to check if there is a real Italian food in Chicago. So I think this group of Italian and American in love with Italian food will taste tonight in this marvelous ambiance the Italian food at Coco Pazzo.
The swinging Tony Priola and chef at Coco Pazzo. Good friend, great guy, and a very charitable chef too. But aside from all that, when you prepare for an event like this, you're given certain lines, or how did you do this tonight?
Well, I kept it very Tuscan, traditional. Since this is the Academia, we wanted to really take them off and show them that traditional food is done here in America as well.
You went a little more authentic.
Yeah, I kept it basic things like the vinegar on there was given to me by a man in Florence. It's 75 years old. He made it himself. I have honey coming out later for a cheese course that was given to me as well by some little old guy who made it from Tuscany. All the cheeses I imported. I made phone calls to my friends in Tuscany and imported them in.
Okay.
I really went out on a limb for this.
Well,
as far as being straightforward Tuscan, I'm very authentic.
How often will these dinners take place in different restaurants?
We hope to have at least one dinner every 2 months and sometimes more frequently. Our next dinner is mandated by our head office in Milan to occur on the 24th of November, and it's going to be a dinner in which all the chapters across the world have a dinner on the same evening celebrating the Jubilee year in Rome.
Okay. You know where that's going to be?
That will be at I Gemelli restaurant in Addison.
Okay. If people want tickets, want information, where should they call?
They should call Robert Allegrini, that's myself, at 312-663-6516. That's 312-663-6516.